The year is 1441. Long before the large ships, the plantations, and the system that would later be known around the world, something smaller but significant began to take shape. Portuguese explorers expanding along the West African coast were searching for trade routes, gold, and new opportunities. What they encountered would change the course of history. During one of these expeditions, Africans were captured and taken back to Portugal. This was not yet a large-scale operation. There were no massive ships crossing the Atlantic at this time. There was no fully developed system, but something important had begun. This moment marked a shift from localized systems of captivity within regions of Africa to European-led capture and transport of African people beyond their homeland. First, these actions were limited, but over time they would grow. What began as individual expeditions would evolve into a structured system. European nations would begin to compete, trade routes would expand, and human lives would become part of an economic system tied to profit and labor. By the early 1500s, this system would expand into the Americas, and by the 1600s, it would become deeply embedded in colonial economies, but it started here in 1441. A moment that is often overlooked but critically important to understanding the full timeline of events, because to understand the system, you have to understand how it began. This is why documenting each step matters, not just the large event, but the early foundations that made everything else possible. This is Set 1, Title 1 of 50, The True History of Negro Ancestors and Their Descendants. If this content is helping you understand history more clearly, subscribe on YouTube, follow on theblacktube.com, and visit the Negro Ancestors History website to explore the full timeline. Thank you for watching.